Rexel has raised its full-year earnings target after posting a nearly 200% jump in profits. Now, the electrical equipment company saw sales increase by 11% to 3 billion euros. While Rexel makes everything from wires and cables to lighting, heating, ventilation and security equipment. Well, it sells to customers all the way up the chain. Homeowners and electricians buy its products, and so do industries and governments. Well, it's a global operation with 40 brands under its umbrella, employing some 28,000 people. And Rexel's CEO, Jean-Charles Pauze, joins me now in the studio to have a look at, well, really the state of the global economy. Thank you so much for joining us. In terms of what you announced today, it seems that you're growing on all cylinders. There's still a lot of concern about inflation, about what the consumer is actually careful about. How much do you focus on pricing and on margins at the moment?
Okay, I mean, very good. First, I mean, we have been really on the up move throughout the world, basically, and mostly in the industrial, knowing that the construction side is really giving some positive weak signals, but has not yet, definitely not yet recovered, but it's going up
coming
slightly.
Up nicely.
That's first thing. Second, I mean, in terms of the inflation, clearly we have some impact of the raw material, and the raw material, basically, I mean, we just get through to the customer. I mean, it takes maybe a few weeks to get that to the catalog price, but it goes through.
But even if you pass it on to the customer, they still buy your product. So do you not have to be very careful about how much cost you pass on?
Yeah, well, basically, I mean, as far as the raw material is concerned, we are mostly impacted by copper, and there is no much alternative to that. So, I mean, it's a need. I mean, it's something which is the heart of the electrical installation equipment in terms of raw material. Second, in terms of the other price, of course, it's a very competing market. I mean, distribution is still in our field a very fragmented market. 9% market share, leading in the leader at the world level, but we basically always have been passing our price. Inflation between 1 to 1.5%.
And in terms of your different divisions, you believe that construction is going to be the one that's going to be strongest?
Well, definitely this is where we have the most catch-up to make.
Yeah.
I mean, if you take, I mean, some of the major markets, you know, like the US or like France, we are still in the US, for instance, 40% below, I mean, building start, what we were before crisis. A lot of catch-up, but at this point in time, it has basically restarted in the good direction. You cannot say that we are really on a very speedy kind of growth.
Mr. Pauze, what is your biggest concern today, though? We talked a little bit about inflation, we talked about weak growth. What is the one thing that you need to get right this year?
Well, I don't know whether it's more a challenge, you know, but basically the challenge for us is twofold. I mean, we have a strong discipline generally. We'll make our result, but basically, I mean, we have to take all the problems around, or the possibility around energy saving and acquisition, and growing in the energy market.
Jean-Charles Pauze, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Now,